S.O.A.P is our daily study of the Bible, featuring a scripture, an observation, an application, and a prayer. Good morning. Today, Saturday, April 3rd. I'm Tom Tracy, and this is your daily S.O.A.P. Our scripture for today is Luke 10:16. Then he said to the disciples, "Anyone who accepts your message is also accepting me. And anyone who rejects you is rejecting me. And anyone who rejects me is rejecting God who sent me." The observation is, who are you disagreeing with? And the application, rejection is something that's hard for us to handle. And on an emotional level, it takes a toll. It's painful. And no one likes it. Whether you're passed over for a job or a promotion at work or you're turned down on a date, it just doesn't feel good. Lots of people just don't put themselves in a position to be rejected because of the pain that's associated with it. If you put yourself in a position where you can be rejected, you're putting yourself in a position to be hurt. And a lot of people just aren't willing to take that risk. What happens is they miss out on the blessing of being accepted because the fear of rejection. Being accepted has the total opposite feeling of being rejected. When you're accepted, it makes you feel important. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you have self-value. But when you're rejected, all of that can be removed. A lot of people really struggle with being rejected, and it really damages their self-esteem and their self-worth. They're worried about being called out and being separate and different. And this is one of the reasons why people fail to do what they are commanded to by Christ. They fail to share the gospel because they are concerned that they will be rejected. They're worried that somebody's going to think that they're weird or that they're a Bible thumper. You see, we hold back on sharing the blessing with people because of our fear of rejection. And that's not what we're supposed to do. And Jesus makes it really plain. It's not even our rejection. You see, when they're rejecting Christ and they're rejecting our message of Christ, they're rejecting Him, not us. We're holding back from telling people about the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ because we're afraid of them rejecting Him. That's not the way it is. We fear being rejected, so we do not share what we need to share. When the reality is, it's not us that's being rejected. And what are you really worried about? Someone laughing at you? You have to remember this scripture. Jesus says that if they accepted your message, they accepted Him. What better thing to give someone than the gift of salvation through the message of Jesus Christ? If they reject your message, they reject Him. They're not rejecting you, and you're not the one that should be feeling bad about it. They're rejecting Jesus. And when they reject Jesus, they reject the Father who sent Him. That is what we, as believers, as followers of Christ, that's the one thing that should get us more excited about sharing the gospel than anything is we do not want people to reject God. If they reject your message, they reject God. So pay attention. Read the scripture and understand what it says. It's not you that's being rejected. So what have you got to lose? Our prayer for today, Father, help me to have the courage to spread your message everywhere I go, and the strength to realize that the rejection isn't personal to me. I trust that the Lord has spoken to you through this message today. If so, do me a favor and hit like and share and send it to a friend. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Have a great day. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check us out. Surf around, and if you like what you see, do me a favor and mash that subscribe button and hit the bell.